Good morning, everybody. Hi, lady. Good morning. Pardon me. Good morning, Mariposa. Starting a little bit early today. My wife and I have we're gonna be doing some stuff today, so I wanted to make sure I had enough time to get this streamed into the VOD and whatnot. Hi, Babs. Good morning. Hi, Katie. Hello, Book. Good morning. Thank you all for joining me so early today. You know, so this is when I was on last night. So Pappy woke back up in Blackwater because that's where he and Morag headed to after Morag had shot the marshal. So Pappy's just waking up and he's gonna try to find Morag to see what's happening. I was just gonna kind of skip through some of this, but you know, like I was talking the other day about you know, streaming in general and whatnot. You know, I'm gonna just let this play, even though the first bit isn't gonna be super exciting, but it's just kind of a normal day in the life of you know, Pappy. So, and it'll give us a chance to chit chat if anybody's wanting to talk. So I'm just gonna let the whole thing play into the VOD. Where's Pappy's hat? Oh yeah, where's Pappy's hat? What the hell? Yeah, because he was wearing that top hat. The normal hat, not the dumb. Oh, ouch. I walked right into that one, didn't I? Good morning, Alex. Yeah, I'm a little bit earlier than I normally would start streaming on a Saturday or even during the weekday, but my wife and I got some stuff going on today, so I just wanted to make sure I had enough time to get this into the VOD. Good morning, Caitlin.
What else she talking? Maybe she, I don't know. People like my shit.
Who is that? Is that Santiago?
Hey, show us your best outfit, puto. Let me actually make a new one too.
Chat, should we tell radio how close he was to marital strife?
You ain't the only
Look,
thing
isn't,
you are.
isn't Pappy always walking that line though? I mean, that's nothing new.
Gonna go wild for you.
Pappy's always on that fine line. Has been since the beginning. This time the line was real. Oh, all right. That's interesting. What would Pappy have done?
Oh, if you don't want to go, we can go do something.
When?
No, I can howdy. I can continue with you.
I mean, Pappy told her that he had spent. So the day the two of them went on the lam, Pappy had just told her that he had been in Saint Denis and was having a, you know, had a nice long conversation with Phyllis. I don't know. Maybe she got mad about that. I don't know. It was real close though. Interesting. He always finds a way to make it better, but this time I was near. Oh goodness. Oh, see. So either that or maybe she's heard something maybe she's heard something that Pappy did, or maybe someone's twisting some stuff that got her. I don't know. We'll see. Regardless, it'll be interesting if something goes in the story goes that way, won't it? You had strong defenders in Indoors chat though. I'm sure I did. I appreciate that. A lie from the liars who lie. True. Yeah, God knows if Sammy got to her, or Isabella, or whoever the hell. Betrayal. Continued conversations with Phyllis and other shame. Yeah, I mean that's why if whatever was going on last night, if she were close to throwing down with Pappy, I'm sure it would have had to have come. I don't know. Either she was mad that Pappy had told her that he had just been talking to Phyllis, or someone else got to her and told her something else. But threats of unsubbing and unfollowing or playing. Oh my god. So last Pappy knew is he and Morag had come to Blackwater, and then right when Pappy was going to bed, she had told him that she was going to head further out west. So we didn't see her in Blackwater, so we figured we'd head out west to see if we could track her down. We can't pick which parent we want to see on the weekends. Ouch. Hello, Book. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I mean, bottom line is, if whatever happens in the story leads down the path of that type of arc, then hey, let's tell a story wherever it may go. That's how I look at it. All I'm saying is Obi could be the new baby Mateo. Now, Obi, the very small amount of time that Pappy actually get to spend with Obi last night, which I think overall, we were with him for a while, but Obi is probably one of the more interesting characters we've come across in a while, because I can't think in my entire time of RPing on Red Dead, I don't think we've ever met a character like Obi before. I can't think of any other character that was even remotely Obi-like. Reminds me a bit of Hodor from Game of Thrones. Yep, I can see that. And like I said, I mean, Pappy, we really only got to talk to Obi for a pretty short amount of time because there was a bunch of other craziness going on. But yeah, he is very, very Hodor-like. My initial impression as well. Good morning, Daisy. How are you today? Lenny vibes from of Mice and Men. Yep, I can see that too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to get to know that character a little bit more. Because I mean, like I said, when Pappy got into Saint Denis last night, and by the time he met Obi, there was already some, you know, whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. So Pappy didn't really get to chit chat with him a whole lot and learn about him, but hopefully we'll have our chance to do more of that. What jumped out at me though, like immediately, was like the Obi/Tilly combination is a really cool combination as well. Like the two of them walking around together, I was really enjoying that that dynamic. Leave that head alone. That's right. Yeah, thanks, Daisy. Thanks for helping me out here. I've been under attack already. I came under attack not 2 minutes into the stream about that head. Can you believe that?
Muscle, and think about your clothing. You should be able to pull it up.
Well, howdy, folks.
Howdy there.
I'm looking for my wife. She's an older woman, kind of short, real skinny. Might be going. She might be calling herself Gorham. Have you seen anybody matching that description walk by here lately?
I reckon about maybe an hour and a half ago.
Oh, she was in town?
I seen an elderly woman. She was waving a pistol about, yelling something about the marshals.
Waving a pistol? All right. Now, when she left town, did you happen to notice which direction did she go?
I don't know exactly which way she went. I know she headed off east somewhere, but...
Oh, she went back out east toward Blackwater?
Yeah, I reckon so, mister.
All right, well, I appreciate that.
Like I said, that was about an hour and a half ago. So
all right,
she could be anywhere in the county by now.
I think you're right, but I appreciate that nonetheless.
Yeah.
You boys have a good night.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir. I reckon this damn bandana...
As soon as he said waving a pistol, Pappy's like, oh yeah, yep, that's her. All right, back toward Blackwater.
Pick it up, like too heavy or something.
Starting over on a Stream Street, got 3 again. Fine, nice. Okay, guys, I really need to figure out some way something to add to the stream where, you know, everybody can use the channel points, because I mean, I know y'all are like channel point millionaires out there now, and I've got to figure out whatever. I got to figure out something that makes sense. Something how to use those channel points. You only have 21,000. I think that's a lot, though. Still, I mean, we were talking about it once a couple of weeks ago, and I mean, there's some folks out there that I think have more than that, but I mean, it's still a lot. Katie, how many channel points are you up to now? Somebody had like a ridiculous amount, if I remember right. 115k. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I gotta figure out how to. You could put in voice alerts if you can figure out something like that. Well, and that's why I've been considering that blurp, that blurp tool, because I know a lot of folks use that, and I think you can do custom ones and whatever. But I know that blurp. There's a whole range of stuff that I may not necessarily want to listen to a bunch of times during the stream. But I think you can select which ones that can actually be played or whatever. Ladies at 79.5. Yeah, there's... Oh, there's a good one. Oh, you totally ate that. You know, I was in Habibi's stream one time, and Habibi's got something set up where like for X amount of channel points you can time out someone. And I was messing around, and I had used my channel points over on Habibi's stream to time out Macaroni just for the heck of it. So maybe what we should do here is, you know, I'll have a channel points thing where you can spend a bunch of channel points just to time out Macaroni. It'll just be a Macaroni timeout points expenditure. That would be fun. She'd love that. You could also put cooldowns on the blurb, so it's not a big... That's true. Yeah, I'm sure that's right. Good morning, Pastel. I'd like the blurps of House Down Boots and the Ethel Gasp in your... That's a really good idea too, Pastel. House Down Boots, Slay Queen, O'Kerr. I was corrected on that last night by Tilly. Apparently I've been saying okay wrong the whole time, but now I know. Those are really good ones. All right, I'm going to jot those down because those are really good. Gotta roll the R's at the end. The original, wherever that soundbite came from, I imagine it's got to be out on the internet or something, maybe on YouTube or something. I need to go find a clip of where it originated from, so I can see so I can hear what it sounded like originally. Just to vent for a second, I'm upgrading my office and I have a new desk. Nothing is worse than using Allen keys to put it together. You are preaching to the choir on that one, lady. I hate Allen key screws. It was Cardi B who started the. Oh. Okay. Okay. Gonna keep it real, gonna keep it nasty. Now, look, here comes Daisy coming in with all the most embarrassing ones for me. Those are all really good ideas, by the way. Wait, what did Katie say? I suggest. Okay, where's that original comment? I suggest one channel point and redeem. I suggest one channel point redeem is Pappy removes shirt, no context. One channel point? Or you just mean one redemption option, not for, okay. Just a regardless what the situation is, someone spends channel points and Pappy just has to strip his shirt down, even if it's like the most dramatic and serious scene ever. That would be so good. Can you imagine? Could have said Pappy removes pants. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this part of the VOD is just a good example of how, you know, how just sometimes this is how Pappy's day starts off. You know, just out searching for, you know, where he last thought she might be. You know, because since she doesn't ever send him telegrams, like he has no idea where to start. Still lobbying for Miguel to cover Papi Chulo, but a clip of the original song could also work. That would be if he were down to do that, that would be very funny. Can you imagine a soulful acoustic rendition? I can, and I think it would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to be streaming this morning too. So I have the session from last night, and then also early this morning. I woke up stupid early today, and I wanted to get Pappy back to Valentine, so I jumped in game and rode back from Blackwater to Valentine, and we bumped into a couple of folks too. So I was recording during then as well. So I'm gonna play those sessions from early today as well. Morag always played and sang along to that when she would go to Limpany for the day. Yeah, I remember seeing some VODs like back in the early days when Morag would be traveling back and forth, and y'all would be asking to play that the Pappy Chulo song. Yep, you were snitched on earlier. I was snitched on being in the game. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I imagine it. Well, it wasn't hard to find me. I bumped into Tim and Irma, and then another doctor friend of theirs that we had just met today. So if they were both streaming, then I'm sure I showed up. You were spotted on, yeah. I miss old Limpany sometimes. Yeah, me too. I mean, those were definitely fun RP days, and the start for a lot of us, right? I mean, I think that's why it kind of holds a bit of a nostalgic value. I do too, the blacksmith porch. Oh, I mean, the amount of time and some of the great conversations that took place on or around that blacksmith porch was, I mean, it, you know, those days weren't always action packed, but just as far as like character development and forming those relationships, that porch that we had at the blacksmith was so perfect, because that was just the part, you know, that everybody would just go there. You know, that's where, if you wanted to find anybody in Limpany, all you had to do was hang around that blacksmith porch for just a little while, and you were going to come across them. Julio Carver said just standing goofing. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, the three of us would just sit there for, I mean, if we were in game and didn't have much going on, yeah, we would just sit there and bullshit and crack on each other. Or Macaroni and Carver in the storage room. Yeah, my ears still bleed on occasion from Pappy hearing that goofiness going on in the storage room that one day. Yeah, GR was very special for a long time. In fact, I had just made a comment yesterday in my Discord. The feeling that I had about RP in the early days on that server, like right now on the Prodigy server, you know, the first couple of weeks in, and the players that we've met and the RP that's been going on, I have that exact same feeling right now on Prodigy as I did, you know, when we first started, and it's awesome, you know, because I'm feeling very motivated to, you know, to keep staying in game just because the quality is like so good right now. And that's how it used to be too when we first started. Oh my god, Pappy has been grinding. You know, so it would seem like that with as much money. Well, one, Pappy doesn't spend a lot of money. Two, I think fishing is a little bit overpowered right now, because I would say almost all of that money has come from a handful of hours fishing. Like, I think there might need to be a balance implemented on fishing right now, quite honestly. But Pappy hasn't really been spending any money. Like, we don't have a fancy horse. We don't have a fancy gun. Pappy, all the money that Pappy does earn, he's just kind of sitting on right now until the day that we can buy a carriage. You mentioned yesterday there's not even a great need for food. Right, exactly. So, you know, I mean, the food and drink mechanic, you know, you don't even have to buy a whole lot of food at all. So, I mean, that's why Pappy's sitting on a pile of cash at the moment. Just, you know, because there's a couple of things out there that, just in my opinion, I think maybe there needs to be a few tweaks that spark some stuff, but primarily Pappy is just all the money he earns, he's just sitting on until he can get himself a carriage, because that's what we really, really want. Pocket bacon is as good as some of the actual, yeah, absolutely. It like fills you up and it lasts a long time, so. I mean, we always try to, like, if we're at a saloon and someone's working, we'll always try to buy a little something here and there, but yeah, there's not, for Pappy, there's not a whole lot of things at the moment that he wants to spend money on. You know, he's got a little, the only thing we might do, we might buy a little bit better of a gun, because we just have a cheap little $30 pea shooter. And, you know, we might buy a better handgun, but any hunting he does with a bow, so we're not going to go out and spend a bunch of money on a rifle at the moment because we don't need it.
Howdy.
Howdy there. But hopefully at some point in the not too distant future, we'll have the ability to buy the horse and carriages, because, you know, Pappy definitely needs the derrick carriage, that, you know, that 4-person open carriage. And then we definitely need one of those big carriages that can carry, you know, like 10 or 11 people, however many those big ones carry. But once we can get our hands on one of each of those, we'll be very happy. Yeah, the derrick carriage. Yeah, exactly. I don't think that carriage could be called anything else at this point. That's just the derrick carriage. Last night is when all the hell broke loose with Morag and Reeker. No, if you're talking about when Morag shot Reeker, that was Thursday night. So yeah, everybody was in Saint Denis, like shit exploded. Pappy was off the side having a conversation with excuse me, with Jezebel and Connie while all that was happening. And then next thing we know, you know, people are saying the nun shot the marshal and whatnot, and Morag had bolted, and Pappy left town and found her back in Valentine. Shit didn't explode Reeker's head. Yes, that is true. Oh my god, that was graphic. I never liked that particular animation. I mean, it's just always a bit extreme for me, but that's also a very normal occurrence on most nights where, you know, you saw where I just stopped on the side and I had to pause the recording because my phone was ringing. That happens quite a bit when I'm playing. But it's nice because in OBS you can actually pause the recording instead of me having to stop it and restart it. The way Morag walked into the hotel room in Valentine looking the way she did. She got, I mean, Morag went all out on that disguise. Had herself that whatever haircut that was, grew a bit of a mustache.
Pappy Goul?
Well, hello, folks.
Pappy Goul, I need to speak to you.
You need to speak to me? What can I do for you?
Wait, God, you're right. There's the man. Alright, come to my
You
office.
you gonna rob me? You wearing a mask?
Pappy Goul, it's me, Horsesh.
What horseshit? What are you wearing a mask for?
Because I'm not doing business. We need to talk.
All right. Where would you like to talk? And what's the topic?
By the train tracks.
Now both of you wearing masks. You goddamn it, horseshit! You gonna rob me?
Pappy Goul, I will swear to God I don't want to take any. I'm a lawman at
You're-
heart, even though I'm not officially hired.
You're a lawman, even though you're not officially hired. So on your side job, you walk around with a mask on your face.
Listen here, man. Listen here, okay? We need to talk.
All right. Go ahead.
What?
What can I do for you?
We could do it the easy way, or we could do it the hard way, Pappy Goul. You
But
decide.
now hold on a second before I go any further. You're gonna tell me what this is about, young man. What is the hard way or the easy way?
Listen.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
No killing. No, don't.
What are you doing?
We're going to talk.
What? Horseshit, you didn't have to tie me up to talk. I was willing to
Oh,
talk to
no.
you.
No. We're going to talk, and I feel like you're not going to tell me.
Feel like I'm not going to tell you what. God damn it. You made me hit my head on the concrete.
I don't care, Pappy Goul. Things are at the matter. Things are very serious right now. Very serious.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, horseshit.
Okay, wait. I want to put you in the water. But I will.
Gonna.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to cut you loose. Don't think about doing anything.
Well, I ain't even got a weapon on me. God damn it.
Well, I need to talk to you.
Well, go ahead then.
Your wife put the marshal in a coma.
My wife did what?
Morag got my boss. Now my boss is now in a coma.
What does my wife have anything to do with that?
Because everyone's saying Morag shot him.
I don't know a goddamn thing what you're talking about, horseshit.
What is your wife's telegram?
You know, that's a very good question. She's never actually given it to me.
What?
I know what, and I gripe at her all the time because I have no way of getting in contact with her. In fact, I don't even know where she is right this minute.
Mr. Goul, I don't know. I feel like you're lying to me. Are you lying to me? Are
Horseshit.
you?
Put that gun away
No.
now.
You know I've never done something like this before.
Put the gun down. There ain't no reason for weapons now. I mean, I have no reason to lie. If you're a lawman, why are you going down this path trying to get information out of me? This isn't how a lawman behaves.
This is about how a lawman behaves right now. I don't care about the law. What your wife has done is very serious. Very serious.
All I'm hearing is accusations and allegations. I have no idea what you're talking about. This is totally uncalled for.
This is uncalled for, huh? This is uncalled for. You think I care? What is it called for? You think I care? You think I care?
No, put that
The marshal's been shot, and they say a nun did it, and you're married to the nun.
Now look, I've seen several nuns walking around here. My wife
They
is
said
not
it
the
was
only
Morag.
one.
They said it was Morag.
Who is they? I mean, you could be talking to anybody for Christ.
People.
She's got so many enemies, so many people after her. They're gonna be saying anything to get her in trouble. What the hell are you talking about, horse shit?
So why don't you telegram Morag? Because you know what was funny? When me and Mr. Verdon over here were looking for Elliot Maplewood, we saw Morag with a gun, and she said, "Horseshit, you did not see anything." Why would she say that to me? Why would she say that to me?
I have no idea, but you asked me
Why
3
would she
times.
say that to me?
I have I have no
Why?
idea what her thought. Put that gun down. You're gonna hurt someone. God damn it.
Okay, sorry.
Now look, I have no idea where she is. I've been looking for her myself. I haven't seen her in more than 24 hours. She could be anywhere right now. I don't know her
Just
telegram
know-
number.
Just know, if she's convicted for this, you know where she's hiding. You are an accomplice. You will be sent to the gallows, wherever the gallows are.
Now, well, all right. Well, we'll take that one step at a time. But you know, this comes out. You got me over here on the dock with 2 guns in my face. You think they're gonna call you a reputable?
I don't
Witness.
give fuck what they call to me right now. I need to get the job done. Okay? And you don't even have your own wife's telegram?
But I know this is a point of contention.
Remember it. Don't leave the state, Pappy Goul. Don't leave the state. Give me your telegram. When I write to you, you're going to meet me. You can tell police. I don't care. Whatever. You can tell anyone. I don't care.
Now listen, you're gonna get more flies with honey than treating me this way. You think I'm gonna go out of my way to help you just because you're over here hog tying me? You got 2 guns pointed at my face, got messed up. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. But I can tell you what, moving forward,
going to live.
I'm gonna remember
You're-
this.
You gotta remember this. I don't care. You're going to live. And you're going to find your wife. Because one way or another, the truth will be found. One way or another. Just know, God's gonna get ya. Or shit.
Yeah, horseshit. I'll tell you what, that sounds like a pile of horseshit. I'll tell you what, if you're so interested in becoming a lawman, why don't you do things the proper way and go through the legal channels? Why are you picking up an old man and pointing a gun at his head, demanding information out of him? This is ridiculous.
Because your wife has done it. All the evidence points to her. Why would she be there telling me I didn't see nothing or shit and had a gun to us? Remember, Mr. Verdon? And all of a
so
sudden,
now you're saying she had a gun pointed, according to you, she's just got her gun pointed at everybody.
No. That was at us, and she was telling us we didn't see nothing. And this was over by Emerald Ranch, coming from Saint Denis. And what else came from Saint Denis? The marshal was shot in Saint Denis.
Well, I hope he's doing all right, for Christ's sake.
He's in a coma. Maybe you should go see him. Your wife put him there. I know it.
What?
I know it.
Where's
Sure
he?
you doing a searching for any books? If he's lying.
Oh yeah. Search him for some books.
Oh, yeah. I knew you were gonna rob me. God damn it!
Wait, robbing you.
Well, you
Does he have
keep
any-
your hands out of my pockets. I ain't got nothing interesting anyway. You like pocket bacon? If you're hungry, take some pocket bacon.
We ain't taking nothing. Let's check if he has a book.
What kind of book are you looking for?
Maybe a notepad with list of telegrams, people we should know about.
Well, I got sad news for you. I don't keep track of anybody's information.
Just know, don't leave the state.
You ain't even a lawman. How am I supposed? Now, why do you think I'm
Nah,
going to
he's
take
clean.
orders
He
from?
got no book.
Let's go. Now don't even think about doing anything.
I ain't going to do anything. You just walk away. You leave your guns down before somebody gets hurt, for Christ's sake.
Don't leave the state. Pappy Goul.
Fine.
What? You have 24 hours
24 hours for what?
to give me more rag.
It's
Otherwise,
unlikely.
Something else is going to happen in 24 hours. And I won't be so nice about it in 24 hours.
Well, I appreciate the warning. I'll keep an eye out for you.
24 hours. Let's go.
Got to run. My shift is about over. This is a couple hours. 23 hours and 58 minutes. Now, can I walk off this goddamn deck yet or what? Have a good day, Daisy. Thanks for jumping in. I'm leaving. And that explains why they were moving. I was about to head pop. You just zipped through and logged back in. Ready? You better get the German accent ready for tomorrow. Ooh, thank you for the reminder. Yes, I already have something in mind. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Momo. I'm gonna be all ready for your birthday.
Howdy.
Bonjour.
Yeah, at this point, Pappy still has no idea where Morag even is. But what little we do know about that horseshit character is when we've seen him before, he spends a lot of time in Valentine, or at least that's where we've always seen him in the past. So Pappy was thinking, all right, well, I'm gonna head to Valentine. I'm gonna see if those guys go back there. He wasn't gonna approach them in Valentine. He's just trying to get a better understanding of their movements, because Pappy's not gonna take this bullshit. And in fact, he'll probably try to recruit a little bit of help to take care of these two guys that kidnapped him. Because even though they were masked, Horseshit was very intent on Pappy knowing that it was him, and then he said the other guy's name a couple of times during that whole thing. So we know exactly who they are. Time to reinstate the order. Can you imagine? I don't think the order would ever make be formed again in the same sense that it was originally, but there's definitely room and opportunity for other similar types of organizations being created. Constance and the girls could use a visit from the order. Not gonna. Yeah, but the thing with the order never really messed with individuals or quote unquote citizens, right? They were more focused on gangs and dealing with them. And I mean, as far as we know, Constance and the girls, they're not really a quote unquote gang per se. They're just a group that is hell bent on making Morag's life miserable. Well, and of course Constance stabbed Pappy, but similar organizations equals secret vigilantism. You never know what can happen. Sometimes the need arises for that kind of thing. Ah, shit. Meet me at the church. I figured something like that was going to happen. This always happens. You go looking for someone, you can't find them, so you tell them where you are, and they tell you, yeah, I know, right? Exactly. Can anybody hear me? Pappy strapping up before entering St. Yep, exactly. I wasn't sure what was going to happen again, if we were going to come across horse shit or whatever, but Pappy was throwing his gun belt on just in case. Need you to set up Siri bot for any bots that... Alright, I'll make note of that. I'm not familiar with that one, but I'll have a look. Cool. Thank you for that. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, but still enough to be kind of a nuisance. But yeah, I'd appreciate that, Momo. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me entertained. I have to go to my grand's death anniversary dinner. Oh, well, thank you very much, Hollowbook, for the follow and for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great day.
You are the worst sneak in the entire world, honey. There's no way I can't hear you after all of that.
Can you hear me?
Yes, honey.
God damn it, I'm not the worst sneak. The hell?
That was awful. I saw you a mile away.
You didn't.
Listen, why was that man threatening you? Who is he? It's alarming.
He's that fella I told you. He told me before he's a marshal in training, but I think he's full of shit because he and some other fella were masked up and just kidnapped me and said the marshal is in a coma and I've got 24 hours to bring you in, otherwise they're gonna mess me up.
They're gonna mess you up?
Mm-hmm. That's what he told me. He's left it to me to bring you in.
Well, suppose they'll have to hand me in then.
Well, I'm trying to think of, this fella needs to be dealt with because he just done outstepped his bounds and, I ain't having that.
Well, mayhap we could set him up.
Mm-hmm. So, he was also demanding your telegram number, but I told him you never gave me your telegram number, and, but he said he was gonna telegram me and that I had better respond and meet up with him when he sends me a telegram. So, perhaps we wait for me to receive a telegram from this horse shit, and then we strike.
I think we might have to. Come meet new friend, though. My disguise is working wonders today, darling.
Well, mine too. You didn't even see me.
Hi.
Hello, this is my husband, Mr. Pappy. Obi.
Hi.
Mr. Pappy and Pappy Obi.
Well,
How do you
hello.
feel about your wife dressing like a man now?
Well, I mean, she's as lovely as ever. Well,
My husband is progressive. Do not question his progressiveness.
Okay,
I'm sorry, big
Listen
fella.
to
What
this.
did you say your name was?
No, hold on, Pappy.
hold on. Let me throw this rock.
How dare you question my husband's allyship? Hit it, Pappy.
Oh, house down boot, slay queen, okay?
It's occur, but yes.
Occur.
There you go.
I'm
Yeah,
so
like that.
confused.
But yeah, oh, nice to see you both.
Oh, gunshots.
Father
What is
divine. May have
your rock.
Isabella's finally been dealt with.
Get your rock. There's gunshots.
Oh,
Oh.
I feel like everything's going down today in St.
Yeah, you missed your chance to wield the
Oh,
sword.
yes.
That's every
It's been
day
quite a
nowadays.
I got called ugly twice earlier.
How dare they?
Oh,
I'm
well,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Phil. I didn't catch what your name was.
my name's Obi.
Obi. Obi, I'm Pappy.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you, young man.
Hey, Pappy. So you're Mr. Ladybug.
Mr. Ladybug? Oh, okay, I'll go with that. Did my wife?
Mr. Ladybug.
Oh, did my wife call me that?
Oh no, well she's Ladybug, so you gotta be Mr. Ladybug.
Oh,
Thanks,
well,
Momo.
that's absolutely right. I am Mr. Ladybug.
Yes, be proud.
That's right.
Be out, be proud.
The Isabella has been.
Lawman.
What happened to Lady Isabel?
Good job, Obi. I didn't see him.
All right, so full disclosure, from this point on last night, somebody going after Isabella. I have no clue what the hell is going on. I'm just rolling with it.
I think I just might have to. Obi, I know you're against violence, honey, but
I just love Obi so much.
He needs
He's
to be dealt with.
yeah,
Maybe
he
that's
seems like a
wrong.
really, really sweet character.
Ladybug? I will
Yeah.
trust you no matter what. You saved me, and I didn't even know I needed saving. But I've met so many good people, like Tilly and Archie, and now
Hard to see
Mr.
out there.
Ladybug.
Domain, thank you very much for the
This
follow.
might
Welcome
be
in.
the best day of my life.
Now you might be the nicest young man I've met in a long time, Obi.
Well, I'm just Obi.
We're being watched from the alley. You see her over
Where?
there, over in the alley by my horse, straight across the way. It looks like that. Remember I told you that gal Angel?
Oh, I think I'm directionally challenged.
why don't I see her?
I think she ducked into that alley.
Do you want me to go?
She
throw
literally
rocks at
grabbed this man from
was just over by my
Valentine.
horse.
Yeah.
He's in full circle with so many.
See your horse.
Yeah, I was gonna say some.
That
All
looks like my
right, so
horse.
give me the meta. Where so she just happened to cross this
Actually,
fella
that
in,
is
in
nice.
Valentine
That
and,
direction, right
picked
down
him
there,
up. Is that what
straight
happened?
where I'm pointing?
Appreciate
me
the
to
raid
go
the
run
other
through
day.
the
Have a
alley?
great stream. Hey,
No,
no
fine,
problem.
come, we'll go this
appreciate
way.
you jumping in. Because I'm certain I've never seen this character walking around before. She rescued him
Oh,
from
a ghost.
aggro Sean Connery. Oh, okay, nice. All right.
Kill Phyllis?
Someone's trying to kill the ghost that's already dead.
It's funny because that's a perfect example of
How sick
you
do have
know
to be to
the
kill a
the
ghost?
layers of Morag that
Is
not
Isabella
everybody gets to see.
killed?
Where Pappy's like, you know, y'all just think
Really?
she's just this evil woman that needs to be hated, but you know, Pappy doesn't always see it like that.
We will behave ourselves.
His friend was being a gross creep, so she said she was going to give him a better friend. Yep, those fellas
across
that's
the way
awesome.
have
their eyes on us as well.
Wait. You said my name.
Somebody said your name?
Phyllis said my name. Why does she know that?
I didn't tell her. Is it because Pappy's here?
I think it's not safe.
Yes.
Until
Well,
Dr. Tim.
Archie went to sleep.
Do you know where the street rat hangout is?
Can we trust them? Yeah. But what if
They're
they
also
don't like me?
Stupid. Oh,
Who said that?
Hey, someone there?
I don't like this place.
Yeah, so nobody has told Pappy, like, who are they actually looking for? What are, they were out wandering around, but, so Pappy's like, all right, well, I'll go along for the walk. I have no idea what's going on, but probably will be interesting.
You okay, Mr. Ladybug?
Well, I'm just a little bit nervous. I was just kidnapped a little while ago.
Oh, well. I'm sorry that happened, but this place can be cool. I've only been here for one day, but I've met a bunch of nice people.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to have met you.
I'm glad to have met you too.
I think that's Lady Isabella in there.
Where? In the
In
bank?
the bank. Right next to
Wow.
right next to Miss Morag.
Are we hunting Isabella?
No. I just want to make sure that nothing happened to her.
Look, I need to run over to the clothing store. I can't be walking around in my normal clothes.
All right. Okay, Annie.
Which direction are you headed?
I'm sure, but we'll be around.
Okay, I'll find you. Oh, I had to step away for a second. All right. So radio holds mic up. What the fuck is that outfit? Walk us through that. Now, look. You know Pappy's method of choosing outfits, right? It's as clean. It's as clear as day. There's a method. I can't necessarily explain that method, but there's a method. Start with the hat. Okay. All right. The hat choice was just because, he'd already used the fancy top hat as part of his as part of his disguise. So he wanted to change that up a little bit. So yep, it all starts with the hat, and then step number 2 is scroll through the list and just click some buttons. So you went with 90s motorcycle gang? That's how it ended up, yeah. You know, the other benefit of making Pappy a little bit thicker on this version is, you see those guns he's got? He's got some nice biceps there. That's not what I'm looking at. See, I could have gone with this, like, 95-year-old man looking outfit. And boom, the perfect disguise. So plump Mr. Rogers or motorcycle gang member? Got it. Yep. Can we talk about how nice it is that clothes are free on Prodigy? Yes, because otherwise Pappy probably wouldn't have even bothered changing clothes at all. That jacket feels a little 90s George Michael, though. It totally does. Absolutely. It's me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Nobody's gonna recognize me now.
No, I don't think they are.
She loves it. I'm gonna talk like this. Hell yeah, brother.
Evening.
Howdy.
Hell yeah, brother. America.
What the fuck are you on?
What?
Look, we need to go snoot with the kids. Follow me.
Oh, pardon me. Oh, pardon me. Cancel this, man. Now, how are we an hour and a half into the stream and this is the first time someone's called out to cancel me? See, I'm getting better, right? Usually that first cancel request comes within the first 10 minutes, so I'm going to call that improvement. how does Morag run so fast? He's holding down the shift key because there's running and then there's sprinting. But I usually forget to hold down the shift key when Pappy's running.
Kids. Kids. I'm going over. Kids.
I hold your hand again when I say this. This shouldn't happen ever during your stream, not even after. Well, I'm not the one calling to be canceled. It's all you all trying to call me out. I'm not provoking this. I'm innocent. Quote unquote. Are you sure they came over here? Well, maybe don't be problematic and it wouldn't be an issue. Maybe. Good morning, Tooth. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day.
Let us go and see.
We won't get in trouble.
No, honey, don't worry.
Am I gonna meet the governor?
Is that
I don't know, I'm
Mr.
not
Ladybug?
psychic.
Should
How
I
many
should I
questions are you
should I dress
asking
up?
right now?
Yeah, it's me. I'm just in disguise.
I don't
Oh.
need 30 questions, Scarecrow. One at a time.
Okay. Who's that? Sorry.
It's me,
Hello.
Pappy.
No, not you. The person right there.
Obi.
Hey. Who is this? Identify yourselves.
Hello.
My
Hello.
name is Ladybug.
I'm
What do they
Obi.
call? What do they
Bombs
call
for the
you,
poor.
Tiny? What the hell are they feeding this behemoth? Jesus Christ!
Okay, so seriously,
Hey,
you know,
don't be
I don't
rude.
usually like meta, during the game, but somebody who was watching them last night, tell me
better back
what the
off.
hell we're
I
doing.
think everybody's
I-
doing their
This
own
whole time,
You
Pappy has no
back
idea
off.
what are they even doing
Hey,
right
I
now.
think you boys might be
Somebody help me
disturbing
out.
the goddamn peace. Is that what's happening? You disturbing the peace? That's a $10 citation if I've ever fucking seen one.
Sure. Whatever you say.
What happened to your eye?
Worry about what happened to my goddamn eye. The last person that asked that died.
Feller, that's a 20-gallon head on a... Well, I just fucked up my one-liner. I was trying to sound badass, and
Well,
I
it's
fucked
time
up
to
my
walk off,
one-liner.
huh?
It's okay.
Goddamn, you guys are fucking ugly.
Morag is just staking out Saint Denis. Oh,
Risers. Oh,
oh, I forgot about that. That happened.
Run, you fools! Run!
wow, that was great.
That'll teach him, Obi.
I
Don't
really
worry,
did what
Obi.
the kids call eating.
I won't have them talk you.
All right, so so there isn't a specific mission going on right now. She's just kind of getting her finger on the pulse of
one
what's
deserves
happening.
that.
Okay, that makes sense now.
The way
Hey,
they
then.
you was nasty, honey.
Thank you, Ladybug. I
Should we
don't know
knock?
how to feel.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
People that lose their
Wow.
power deserve punishment. I don't believe they'll get it from anyone else.
Who are we looking for here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Earlier, they ran into Tim, and he saved Pappy from marital strife. So Tim saved Pappy from whatever this marital strife was. All right, nice, very nice. Good old Tim looking out for Pappy.
Watch your step.
mean, Pappy and Morag are probably due for a big fallout. It's been a while. The last one was when she got mad at Pappy after he kissed Phyllis, after she made him kiss Phyllis. And then we haven't had one since. We haven't had one since then. So they're probably due for a...
Constant
You don't even know our name.
You don't even know who I am. Talking about the lady who said it. I'm talking about the lady. Her name is Constance. She told us y'all are rumor mills.
She would never say that. She don't even know it's that way.
Well, that's what she said. I'm sorry to tell you.
No, she would never say that.
I have a hard time believing you.
Chief,
My
are
name
you
is-
okay?
I'm okay, laddie.
Chief,
okay, sir?
okay?
Yes, what is your name? Are you one of her workers? She kicked out the whole...
What's a big newspaper you've got there?
Why, thank you.
Why have you got yours?
Because
He's
I'm alone.
alone.
I have to report somebody just tried to kill me. Go ahead and kill him, partner.
Mm-hmm. They set us on fire. They set you on fire?
They shot my lantern, Chief.
What?
Oh my.
They
I
shot
got
his
the grenade
lantern
off.
and we stopped,
You don't
dropped,
see how
rolled.
burned I am? Look at my back.
That sounds terrible.
I do see it, yes.
Let me
What
on
the fuck
goddamn
is
fire.
happening?
The city's in the
Jesus,
goddamn
Tiny.
hell.
Oh, hey, eye
The
patch.
city is in hell.
Hello.
You can't sneak up on somebody like that.
Sorry.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't sneak up on anyone like that. You're terrifying.
Hey, don't
I'm
be
just-
mean.
Yes, well, listen, I'm just saying he's terrifying.
Well, that's not nice.
Well, you
It's
know,
okay,
sometimes
Ladybug.
life's not nice. Ladybug, oh, you're Ladybug, what's your name?
Me?
No, that's Giant Freak.
Oh, I'm Obi.
Now, hold on a second.
Obi.
Yeah,
Ladybug and Obi. I like you two.
yeah.
I
I tell
hate
you
Really?
what, that's right. When Saint Denis is hiring officers, would you two like to come aboard?
Not
Chief,
really.
Chief, okay.
Okay,
I'm
then.
not a violent man.
You shouldn't call people freaks.
Get in my
Well, I'm glad to
goddamn
hear
way.
that, because you could probably kill
Wait,
someone
you
by
never
sitting
answered my
on them.
question. What happened to the last guy that asked about
Really?
your eye?
Yeah.
Told you I'd have
seen
you
that
dump your body in
before?
the bayou.
Jesus Christ.
Right, Chief?
Why
We
would I
need
go
to
in the
look.
bayou? I don't know how to swim.
Ladybug, I'm
That's the
scared.
goddamn point.
Jesus Christ.
That man makes no sense.
I don't know what's happening, Ladybug.
Don't worry. People are mean.
Don't pay no attention to those fellas. They don't know what they're talking about.
Okay.
You don't deserve it.
Do you think I'd break my ankle if I jump off the balcony?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I won't.
This music seems more appropriate for the next handful of minutes. All right, makes sense now. I ran into him yesterday. He's acting as chief of police now that the marshal is gone. Okay, that's who the Scottish guy is. I don't know if it's the same guy that we've seen Morag have words with up in Valentine or not. I can never remember. Ravage came on late last night. Have to finish watching his. Oh, is he out of the coma now? All right.
All blueprints look the same.
We're detectives. I know who did the
Detective
murder.
Tilly and Obi.
It was Lady.
Mr. Ladybug.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't know what's going on.
I don't either. I'm trying to catch up, but that's all right. I'm sure it'll all come clear soon.
All right.
Let's just try to make sure nobody gets hurt. Debating saying, well, yeah. I mean, when it comes to that, I don't really want to know what the state of the marshal is at the moment. I'll find out in game soon enough, I'm sure. Especially since we have this whole
They didn't put my name on here for the
this whole thing with horse shit, kidnapping Pappy and demanding.
Well, they already had it.
Demanding that Pappy bring Morag in within 24 hours.
Jesus Christ, he's sneaking
I just
up.
want to let that ride, and I'll react naturally as stuff happens.
Can you guys stop being mean?
Admit Hold on a that minute. it was you, Hold big on a minute, feller. Obi,
I think maybe
Obi,
mistake.
Obi.
Yeah.
You've got to tell the truth, Obi. Who was it that shot
Get over
this deputy's lantern?
I'm
Tell the truth
not
is
a
important, Obi.
violent man. Support violence.
Who
So it
shot my
wasn't you.
goddamn land?
You won't
I don't
speak of
know.
it.
I was too busy looking
I
at your
don't
eye
know, I was-
patch.
Who shot
was-
my goddamn fucking land?
When
I was I was wondering if Horseshit was a streamer. What Tooth, what's his streamer name?
It was like
All I know
green and off-white yellow.
And I looked the other way.
Because I find him very funny as well. I was gonna
She said her
go
name
and
was
look for him.
Isabella earlier, but I don't know if it's her. It looked like her.
Oh, it could have been.
What are you pointing at? What are you pointing at, laddie? Who are you pointing at?
There was someone standing behind that tree. They ain't there no more.
Yeah, they're gone. I checked.
There was someone there right before you got shot in the lantern.
Oh,
I
must have
saw
been
him
Lady
with
Isabella.
I heard somebody
eyeballs.
get out
What
of
were
here,
they
something
wearing?
like that.
They were wearing dark clothes.
Well, I'm pretty sure the one who shot you may have been Isabella.
I think
she
it was
standing on the corner right there.
I think it was a dark dress.
Oh, she does wear dark dresses sometimes. She's very melancholic.
She's got colic.
No, melancholic.
Oh, is that like a kind of fruit version?
I don't like vegetables.
Thank you, Tooth.
Who's that?
Yeah, I think that dude's pretty funny. We've come across him only a few times, but you know, there's just certain people when certain characters you come across, you know, you just know they're funny as hell.
Right
down the street there.
Let me see. No, it was bigger than that. It was huge.
And I really enjoyed that interaction when he and his buddy kidnapped Pappy
Very
too.
loud as well. Lady Isabella is known for her shouting.
You will find him, right?
Hey, look, a gaggle of women.
Find who? What, the person that shot his lantern? Well, give it a shot, but if I'm being honest with you, probably not.
Why?
Well, it's difficult.
Before we came here, we heard there's no justice. Is it true?
Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring justice slowly into Sunday.
Well, we heard that people get murdered here and they don't even go to jail after.
Don't you worry, laddie. We'll sort it out.
I'm
All
glad
right,
to
well,
hear.
I hope you catch Lady Isabella then, so we can celebrate real justice being done in Saint Denis. It's been a while since we've seen that.
Yes.
Thank you for all your help.
No problem. If you need me, Chief of Police, Sunday, Awkward Johnson. I'll be around.
Oh. See you later.
Okay.
I like to walk the streets and patrol, so you'll find me somewhere.
Okay.
Bye-bye now.
What was that?
Crazy.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, that was me. I was saying goodbye, but I had something stuck in my throat.
Yeah, I was saying it too. I think the voices got mixed
We
together.
had candy earlier.
Hold on. 2 seconds. Oh, hey, laddie, let me dust off your jacket here.
All right.
You've got candy throat.
Yeah, that lollipop really slicked up my throat canal.
Know what? I hate the chief. You don't know why I hate the chief? Because I hate
Why?
Scottish people.
Oh.
What the heck?
Why? What did they ever do to you?
That seems like a problematic thing to say.
That group of ladies is coming this way.
What do we do?
Hey, there's someone watching from the street corner with binoculars.
Scarecrow reminds me a little of Tom. Oh yeah, Tommy was a ranch character.
You okay, Obi?
Yeah, I was just telling that he was making fun of him, and I don't think that's right. Because sometimes you gotta stand up for other people.
That's right. Come on.
Excuse me.
My name's Obi.
I'm from Armadillo.
Keith. They told me your name was Ladybug.
Yeah, Keith Ladybug.
They call me Ladybug. I mean, I have a
Oh.
nickname. Everyone
You're
does.
You're from Armadillo.
Yeah, and I
What
went
are you
to,
doing all the way over here? That's quite the distance.
Well, you see, I heard a story. I went to Valentine, and I met Obi. We became good friends, and I wanted to come and
Yeah.
see if the story was true.
What story?
Didn't you hear?
I might have. What story?
The sect of the serpent. They're a whole guild of like witches or something in the swamp.
I have seen.
swamp
I've seen
witches.
them. I met one of them.
Do you mean they're real?
They're
This
real.
Lady Gardner, she's a swamp witch.
Yes, I do believe she is. And I met one of the cultists.
Hey,
He
yo,
was
you
about-
look at me, wee
That's
farting
wild.
bag.
Oh,
Whoa.
what the hell?
Huh?
What's with that language, starter?
Goddamn some bitch.
Get your drunk ass out of here. You cause way too many damn problems.
Turn, oh, what will happen to this beautiful lantern?
We're in the middle of a conversation,
Such
if
a-
you wouldn't mind.
Such
That
a
one lantern.
enticing
Can I touch it?
lantern. No,
Can I touch it?
This
Such an
lantern
enticing
probably costs more than all your ladies' outfits put together.
Oh, you wait. Oh,
Such
I'm
an
sure you
enticing
should
lantern, guys.
You got
So
them
enticing,
outfits
isn't
out of
it?
the bargain bin.
It's a
I
cool
think you're
lantern, isn't it?
confusing us with yourself. You can't even button your shirt up. Why are you talking to me?
And you are very
I think
dirty.
you look just
You're
like
obviously
Don't listen to
drunk.
them.
I don't
You've
have
been
time to deal
rogue
with
as
foolishness.
suspended.
Thank you, old
I was
Yeah, we
trying
gotta
to have a
go. Come on.
conversation.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's go.
I want to get more candy.
Hold on a minute, ladies. I didn't get all your names.
Ladybug.
Got Obi and Ladybug and what's the other two's names?
Cornfoot.
Cornfoot.
Uh-huh.
And what's your name, laddie?
Oh, my name is Harrison. Good to meet you.
Exactly.
Oh, good to meet you too, Harrison and Cornfoot and
Thank you.
Obi and
Lovely to meet you as well.
Ladybird. It was
It's Ladybug.
Ladybug.
You know, like, yeah. You can call me
Oh,
Keith,
well.
though. That's my real name.
All right. Well, I hope he's all away and take a shite to yourselves. You a bunch of daubers.
What'd you call me?
Who's got to take a
What
shite?
the-
What do you mean?
Huh? What are you
Wait, what did
saying?
what did you say?
Oh, it's just a Scottish greeting.
Very enticing.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
Never
it?
heard of it before. I've never been to Scotto land.
You're right.
The land of Scott. Yes.
They did not care.
Where is Scotto land?
This cop is just trying to
Wow,
get someone to
somebody
shoot his
light your
lantern.
office on fire.
Oh my God! They just threatened arson after you were set on fire. I don't know if that's
You
coincidental.
need to take them away. Those are criminal threats. You better
Okay,
go
well,
get 'em.
laddies, you have a good day. I'm gonna go deal with something else.
Hell
See
yeah,
y'all
brother.
later. Be safe,
You
huh?
big bunch of funnies.
Be safe out there, brother.
What does that mean? What are you calling me?
Oh, it's just a Scottish greeting. See you later.
Oh, one of your friends. Well, I'm sorry.
For no reason, don't they?
Scottish
Yeah.
people deserve
Never met one
respect
before. You're the
too.
first I've ever seen.
Everybody deserves respect. That's what I
Okay,
think.
laddies, I'll see you later.
Absolute fud.
So you guys ready to go?
Did someone say something there?
Yeah, I was talking about some fudge.
Yeah, and I need to know where the clothing store is, brother. Do you know where that is?
You want some absolute fudge, do you?
Yeah, fudge.
Yeah, we were gonna go to the candy store and I was gonna get some fudge. I've been really wanting it.
Okay then. Well, I guess there'll be one, maybe more in the center of town.
For sure. Thank you. Be safe, sir.
See you later, you plumps.
Does that
May the odds be
mean-
forever in your favor.
Absolute walloper.
What was that? Did you say something about wall people?
Huh? No.
Did you say something about wall people?
No, I said
No.
wallaby. It's my favorite animal.
Oh, right. Oh, yes. Australian.
Oh yes, I've read many books about wallabies. Do you want me to recite all of my facts about cats and other animals?
No,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's okay.
wanna
I've
hear
got to go and deal with some law stuff.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
Okay, bye now.
Hell yeah, brother.
See ya. Come on, Cornfoot.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, what a fucking funny. Absolute funny, that.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
No, that
yeah.
guy's pretty nice.
He's alright. I like him more than the marshal.
I don't know if I've met the marshal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably won't be seeing him for a while. I put his ass in a coma.
Not for a minute. Not for a little while, brother.
Oh, he's the bad man, right?
Oh wow. This house is this a house or is this some other kind of building? Why is there a cannon in front of it? Do you think we can fire it? Oh my god, it's pointed at Lady Celestine's house.
No, we're not firing that at Lady Celestine, honey.
Oh, okay.
Well, we can always check and see if it's loaded.
I think Lady Celestine runs a house for wayward women. I just see so many women pouring out of there.
Yes, I don't know if the guy who plays Obi, if he's if he's done RP before. Somebody said, I forget what somebody said early in the chat, but if you're a brand new RPer and this is like one of your first days and you get roped into this, imagine what must be going through this player's mind. Like, what the hell? He didn't know PvP. Oh, okay. So he's probably an experienced RPer if he got allow listed on the server. But yeah, just imagine a character not knowing any of these folks, and then next thing you know, you're roped into the craziness of all this Saint Denis stuff.
I just really like you.
Well, Obi, I know we just met, but there's something about you I think I really like too. I'm
tall lady ahead. Be careful.
Really? You know, you're one of the few people that makes sense around here.
Well, Obi, if my wife seems to have taken a liking to you, and I trust her judgment, so.
Oh Lord. Hi.
Hi, I like your bow.
Hello, you guys know what happened to the governor?
No. Haven't seen him since that party of his.
It seems he may have been kidnapped or murdered.
What am I to do?
I don't know, just be careful. They
Of
already
what?
know, I'm just letting you know to be careful.
I mean, I'm not the governor, so that's
Yeah, Momo, you're right. That is the beauty of RP.
I don't know, they might.
Oh, thank you for the 1-2 step.
Oh, thank you.
You never know. You never know what the hell is going to happen when you log into the server.
You too.
Thank you, you too.
Carmen said the other day she's addicted to RDR2
Hell yeah.
RP. It is. I mean, look.
Are you okay, Tilly?
You gotta watch. I've said this before. Like at some point, I have fully expected this last year and a half or however long we've been doing RP. I have fully expected to at some point just burn out, right, and not want to like log in and play, but it hasn't happened yet, because every time I log in there's just something so fun that happens and that just keeps me coming back. And I mean, I take breaks here and there, short breaks and whatnot, but check my telegrams and then I might run up to Valentine and see if I can learn any intelligence on this horse shit fucker.
All right, honey, you safe now.
All right, if I hear anything I'll let you know.
Thank you, darling.
But yeah, I mean, I think in the last, since I've been doing RP since January of last year, I mean, there's been a couple of times where, I've taken a few days off and whatever, just to kind of take a breather and whatnot. And then other vacations and stuff that I've taken that have kept me away from the game for a couple of days. But I've never really felt that sense of just absolute burnout, which is awesome. I hope it stays that way too. Just hoping the supernatural investigation stories happen soon. The drama stuff can be so heavy. Yeah, but you know, and that's another thing with, you know, with RP, especially on the Red Dead server, right? In my view, in the way I prefer to role play, I am 100% about the slow burn, right? I love the storylines. I love when there's multiple storylines going on at the same time. They're all, you know, they're all going at a you know, a relatively slow pace. Where, all right, so this just switched over to when I logged in this morning. So I was on for just a little while this morning. I just wanted to log in and get Pappy back to Valentine, but we ended up bumping into a few others and had some good conversations. So I'm gonna play these two. But yeah, and the way I enjoy RP the most is like just the stories that take a long time to go out. You know, just kind of like real life stuff, because you know, not everything happens in a 30-minute sitcom or a 60-minute, you know, drama on TV. You know, that's what really, in my view, what makes Red Dead RP enjoyable. Which is also why I've never really been a huge fan like of playing GTA RP, just because things move so much faster in GTA RP that I don't know, I don't enjoy that as much. Indoor and his nonstop input of new stuff. I mean, the creativity and the ideas that Indoor has for, you know, content creation and storylines is amazing. GTA RP is way too overstimulating for me. That's kind of how I feel too, especially as a player. I mean, every once in a while, I like to tune in and just watch, because there are a couple of GTA role players that that I've come across that I just find super entertaining. One of them, I mean, he plays a character on NoPixel named Carmine. 52 Chains, I think, is his Twitch name. Anyway, I like of the few GTA streamers that I do watch, this 52 Chains guy is one that I really enjoy watching, just because he's a total goofball, you know, and he's funny, and I like that kind of slapstick, you know, humor when it comes to, you know, GTA RP. Yeah, 52 Chains, he's always... I've watched him for probably the last 6-8 months, maybe a little bit longer. I've watched him from time to time. But yeah, I was going to mention that. I did happen to see he was streaming from the Prodigy server the other day, so it looked like he's getting into Red Dead. I thought that was pretty funny. Hi Kimchi, good morning, welcome in. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever come across his lawman character in Red Dead, but you know, if it happens that, you know, for whatever reason Pappy and whatever his character is cross paths, I'm sure that'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. First thing Pappy thought when he woke up this morning was, it's time to get out of these ridiculous clothes. No more leather. Yep, no more leather, Daddy. Maybe we'll throw that on. We'll throw that on again at some point. Or the other thought that crossed my mind last night when Pappy was running for a disguise, but then in the end I'm like, nah, it's too silly. Is I almost threw the gnome costume on and became Ganappy during that time we were walking around with Morag and Obi and Scarecrow last night. I think you might want to watch the first part of Ravage Stream Radio. It's interesting. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Don't think it'll hurt your POV. He's so damn. Yeah, I'm gonna. In fact, right now, while I'm thinking of it, I am going to follow him because I keep forgetting to do that. All right, I followed. I'll have to. Yeah, I really, and it's very hard, to try to stay away from the meta because there's like so much. There's so many POVs and so many characters that I really, really like watching too. But I struggle with the balance of, knowing too much and you know, and being able. I mean, I consider myself very good at being able to keep the two separated, but still, there's like certain things that I would just rather react to 100% naturally than even have the slightest notion of what's going on. But you know, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my god, I want to watch what's going on. Trying to grab some more poultry meat for the saloon in Blackwater, and our friend Rose, who sang for us the other day. This is a good place for turkeys usually. My character is never awake near any of your characters, so I don't mind watching. But otherwise, I totally get wanting. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm really good at keeping it separated, I think. But still, I mean, there's always that chance that, you know, if you know too much, like something can accidentally seep in.
Come here.
Well, howdy, folks.
Oh, hi, Pappy.
Hello,
Mr.
Miss
Pappy.
Imogene. How's everybody doing?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
I haven't met you before, but
We're currently doing a bit of hunting. Would you like to join?
Well, I was just on my way back to Valentine, but I figured I'd ride through the swamp to pick up a couple of turkeys if I could find any.
Do you need feathers?
No, I'm looking for some poultry that I can give to some friends that run the saloon over in Blackwater.
Oh, divine. Well, we're hunting birds as well, because I need the feathers.
Oh, well, fantastic. My apologies, young man. My name is Pappy. What's your name?
I'm Dr. Marvin Johnson. Pleasure.
Dr. Marvin, pleasure to meet you as well.
I am the only doctor in Annesburg, so if you ever go to Annesburg, you might want to see me there.
Well, that's good to know. Dr. Tim, how are you, young man?
Terrible as always, but it's good to see you, Mr. Pappy.
It's good to see you as well. Well, which direction were you folks headed? Hey, you just riding around the swamp hunting, or were you heading in a particular way?
To that peninsula, just yonder. You see that one?
Mm-hmm. That's where most
There's
of
a
the
lot of
birds
birds
are.
right there. I
All
think
right.
if we all fire at the same time, I reckon we could get to eat.
Well, that sounds like a plan. Let's give it a shot. I had
Right.
literally just rolled out of bed when I logged into. My voice wasn't even working. I can hear the difference in my first wake up voice.
Please don't tell me there's a snake near me. Oh god. Oh, I know, it's the one I killed. Okay. No, there's one right there.
I'm about to have to restart the recording here because my game crashes. I love that we've seen Tim so much in his character development in Jira. I mean, like I mentioned recently, I mean, I will take any opportunity Pappy has to spend time with Tim. I'll take it because Tim is such an awesome character. Uh-oh. Everybody frozen in time?
What's frozen in time?
Oh, you just look like you were frozen in time to me.
Oh, I don't know why. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my pancreas. And that's why. Yeah, sleepy radio. I mean, I woke up stupid early this morning, and I just walked right into my office and logged into the game. I hadn't even had coffee yet. I still had my wake up voice. Good morning, Big Willie. It's called dedication to the game. I respect. I don't know if it's, you know how someone earlier mentioned that Carmen said she's addicted. I have this like year and a half long absolute pure addiction.
How about you?
Oh, I had a doozy of a headache.
Oh, tragic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we killed all the birds. Do you still need to find turkey?
Oh, I'm sure I'll find a couple in between here and Valentine as I make my way back.
Oh, come.
What you?
Yeah, we're probably gonna head back to Saint Denis. I need to give this man a horse. He's poor.
Uh-oh. Well, you know, so I hear that. I hear that a lot about doctors, actually.
Yes, American healthcare is free.
That's right. I mean, and well, it's only free thanks to good doctors such as the three of you.
Yeah. Try our best.
All right.
All right.
So you said you work up in Annisburg.
Yeah. And I'm the state's only alienist as well. So.
You're the state's only AD?
Alienist.
Oh, alien. Oh, now that sounds interesting. I don't know
What's
much.
an alienist?
Basically, I determine if someone's mentally insane or not.
Oh, I thought you meant like, you know, extraterrestrial life. That'd be
No.
interesting.
Alien is like if law asks me to determine if someone's mental state is stable enough to go to court, or if you're mentally insane, they get me to come in and I evaluate.
Oh,
hopefully, no one will drag me into have you evaluate me, because it's a coin toss every single time. I tell you what.
Well, yeah, sorry, sir, you're mentally insane.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Well, it just depends on the day, young man. I tell you what.
I feel like you'd probably be seeing me the most as an optometrist.
Oh, you're an optometrist. Well, you know, my eyes have been a little bit hazy lately. I might need to get a new pair of spectacles.
Glaucoma, you're dying.
That sounds terrible.
First day I met
What
her,
is
must be
Subaru
inspecting
doing?
my prosthetic.
All right, well,
Damn horse.
Did you say something to Subaru?
Tef gonna be evaluating more.
Don't hit me,
Probably.
don't hit me. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, let me see if I can even get my horse back out. Where'd my horse run off to?
I don't know.
Oh, there he is, way over there.
There's a brown horse running towards
Yep,
us.
I see him. You're probably right, Alex. That's a good horse. All right, well, I'm gonna make my way over to Valentine. I hope you all have a great day.
Okay, Subaru. What is wrong with you, you big
Dr.
bitch?
Tim, hope to see you again soon.
Yes, actually,
Okay.
I spoke with your wife today.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
That's nice.
She has a lot of sides to her that I don't think a lot of people get to see. I'm sure you know of them, but
Well,
I liked what I saw, Mr. Pappy.
Mr. Tim, remember that day that you and I were on that hike with all them other youngins?
Oh yes.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about that, weren't we? And I kind of had mentioned that, you know, a lot of times folks don't get to see the same side of my wife that I get to see, and that bothers me to no end, because, you know, just now, in fact, you know, there's just so much conflict going on in town, and my wife seems to be right in the middle of it, but I know at the root she has the best intentions, and it just, I don't know, for some reason it's just hard for others to see that sometimes.
Well, I assure you, Mr. Pappy, I saw it today.
Well, Tim, that makes me smile, and I appreciate you sharing that with me.
Of course.
Is that a chicken?
I hope to see you soon. We can talk about it more.
All right, well, I'll keep an eye out for you, but I look forward to it.
I thought it's someone right up ahead.
Mr. Pappy,
but now it's
do you have my
gone.
telegram number?
Tim, you know what? I don't think I do. Let me get on my notepad and write that down, and I'll make sure you have mine as well.
Of course.
All right, go right ahead. All right, go right ahead with your telegram number.
Okay, it's D as in deck, T as in T.
Just say tower, but okay.
P. As in puss. Like from your kidneys.
Oh my god.
1. As in one.
You're right.
Sucks. As in sucks.
That's a bad habit of wanting to correct
8.
people sometimes.
As in 8. 4. As in 4. 2.
Well, someone can
As in
improve
2.
since I feel
The
inclined.
number after 1, but
Well,
before
not
3.
everybody wants to, so.
All right, fantastic. So that is DTP 16842.
Oh yes, that is correct, Mr. Pappy.
All
If you
right.
send me a telegram, or be sure to add you to my contact list.
I will do. In
As
fact,
in
once I
sucks?
get back to Valentine, I'll go ahead and send you a telegram right away, just so you can, just so you have that information.
Thank you, Mr. Pappy.
All right, well, Dr.
Pappy,
Tim,
do you have a dog?
if you ever need anything, any help or any supplies that you might need for your practice, you be sure and reach out so I can give you a hand. All right?
Of course. Thank you.
What was she just asking me about a dog? What were you just asking me, Ermagene?
That coyote looked very dog-like.
Oh.
It really did.
Oh no, I don't have a dog. I just unfortunately don't have time to take care of an animal.
The only animal I would like to have is like a parrot.
A parrot? Yeah. Well, I guess that way, if the doctrine falls through, you can always fall back on piracy.
That is true. I mean, I already only have one functional eye, so I only need the eye patch.
So there you go.
I think I would want a pet kitchen.
A pet kitchen?
Yeah.
What the hell is a kitchen?
You know, where you cook food and whatnot.
Now, how are you gonna have a kitchen as a pet?
I mean, you take care of a kitchen, do you not? Like you would a pet.
But yeah, but you can't.
Clean it.
It ain't gonna follow you around like a little dog or something.
I don't know. You can try. If I can pull a horse, I can pull a kitchen.
Well, I suppose I wouldn't put it past you if anybody.
What does that mean?
I was just saying, if anybody was capable of dragging a kitchen around, it would be you, Ermin.
It'd be helpful. You never know when you're gonna need some cutlery.
I'll see y'all later.
Bye, Mr. Pappy.
Did she just throw a cutlery dig in at Pappy? What the hell? Oh my goddamn Gene. Pappy will never live down the cutlery incident. That's just a fact of life at this point. Pappy will never live down anything, I fear. Yep. True, true, true. Cutlery, canoodling with Phyllis, giving meat to another woman. What else? Yeah, I don't know why Pappy is always kind of in trouble with, with Morag. It's totally unreasonable. What the hell? He never does anything to deserve it. Pappy setting a horrible example for the younger guys on there. Please. Nuh-uh. That's right, Jess. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong. He probably doesn't even want women to have the right to. Now everybody knows that's not true. Pappy, even in 1908, is a feminist. Feminist, ally, philander, feminist, or woman. Look, it's all part of the same stew, right? You gotta have all the ingredients in there to have a good recipe, right? You know? Come on, Pappy, show us your ally. Look, we already did that during this stream, Jess. What the hell? Lady, thank you for jumping in. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a great day. Good luck with your desk. You know, when we were talking about blurb earlier, I think that is a good idea because some of those phrases that Pappy does say, I think would be good to use blurb for. As much as I know it would be torture during a stream, but yeah, I think those would be really good. And now what the hell could be good? Yep, you're right. What the hell? Oh, fine would definitely have to be in there too. Yep. I can't lie. I love anytime the situation comes up where Pappy can say fine. I love it because I'll say it every single time I get the chance. Good morning, Hoyna. Got here just in time. Actually, Pappy is just riding back to the Valentine, and then we're gonna be calling it a day there. I'm looking for someone, starting to look for someone to raid here when we get ready to go. 15 stream streak. Damn. All right, so Pappy is just sending Tim a telegram, so he has his telegram number, and I'm gonna get ready to raid. There's another streamer by the name of Sarah Loops out there. I don't know her character, but we'll raid Sarah and see what they're up to. See, Hoina, look, you got here right at the end, and I was already thinking about a raid. I'm telling you, I'm becoming a professional. Pro streamer, that's right. That's me. And only got canceled one time today. That's right. All right, so we are gonna go ahead. I'm gonna kick off this raid to Sarah Loops. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. We're all caught up with Pappy now until about 5:30 this morning. So I do plan on being in game tonight as well. So I will see everybody soon. I appreciate all of the. I appreciate the follows and everybody spending time with me today. Hi, Alvini. I hope everybody has a great day. Talk soon.